Hello, welcome to Anime Mystics. I'm Roman, and tonight I am going to be discussing which anime I'm going to be reacting to during the summer anime season. For those of you who listened to the podcast that was just uploaded, you know which ones I'm going to be reacting to. But for those who haven't or don't listen to the podcast, this is for all of you. Now, I got kind of a lot, so I don't know if I will pick up anything else. Let me see, how many did I have this season? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. I had 10. I have 4 more than that this season, so 14. So yeah, if I don't pick up anything that you all recommend, I apologize. I'll get to it at a later time. Or if I end up dropping a couple of these, then I'll pick it up. But we'll see. But this is going to be a very busy season. Same with fall. Fall is going to be very busy as well. What with the Babylonia arc for Fate Grand Order being animated, and the 4th season to My Hero Academia, and a few others that I need to go back and take a look, but I know there's quite a bit coming out. But what we're going to do is I'm going to give the name. I'm on my anime list right now, and I will give you all the description that they give for this anime, for those who might not know what they are. I'll also have an image of the anime over here somewhere, wherever my hand, yeah, there we go, more that way than anywhere. Let me see something really quick. Where are you? There you are. Okay, just change something out here really quick. Okay, that'll work. Okay, so let's get this started. So the first anime on the list, and this is going in alphabetical order based off of the Japanese title. So some of them I do have translated into English because some of them are very long and I don't want to try saying them. But anyway, first is an anime called Maidens of the Savage Season, or Araburu Kisetsu no Otome Domoyo. This actually does not have a description, it looks like. Oh, here we go. I had to click on it. So it says, the girls in a high school literature club do a little ice breaking to get to know each other, answering the question, what's one thing you want to do before you die? One of the girls blurts out, sex. Little do they know, the whirlwind unleashed by that word pushes each of these girls with different backgrounds and personalities onto their own clumsy, funny, painful, and emotional paths toward adulthood. So it seems like it's going to be a funny, kind of, almost slice-of-life kind of thing. What do they got here? Genres, drama, school, shonen. Sounds more funny, but okay. We'll see. It looks kind of interesting based off of the image. A lot of these, I just looked at the image and said, "It looks like it could be fun," which is why this one is on there. It looked like it'd be fun, and even based off of the description, despite it not having comedy down there, it seems like it could be kind of funny. But yeah, later on, I'll get the schedule figured out on like when these are being released and all that. But for now, just know that this is going to be watched. At least 3 to 4 episodes, depending on if I drop it or not. Okay, next we have Do You Like Your Mom? Her normal attack is 2 attacks at full power. I think this is one of the more, what do you call it, anticipated shows of the season. Just about everybody that I know is looking forward to watching it. Isekai series, so, no surprise there. But the synopsis they have is, just when Masato thought that a random survey conducted in school was over, he got involved in a secret government scheme. As he was carried along with the flow, he ended up in a game world. As if that wasn't enough, shockingly, his mother was there as well. It was a little different from a typical transported to another world setting, but after some bickering. Yeah. So basically, this guy gets put into a video game world with his mom. But apparently she is incredibly powerful. Instead of him being the OP main character, it's the mom. And she looks adorable. I mean, look at that image. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. Ever since I heard it was announced during the convention a few months ago, I've been looking forward to it. So yeah, it's going to be one of the few isekai on the list, because there's a couple on here. But yeah. Next. Nope, wrong one. There we go. We got Dr. Stone. I'd heard of the manga before, but I never read it. I don't know why. I think I already had a few manga on my plate at the time, and I didn't want to pick up another one. So maybe one of these days I'll pick it up. It's got it listed as sci-fi, adventure, and shonen. I'm pretty sure it's a Shonen Jump series, right? Viz Media? Yeah, that sounds like Shonen Jump. Anyway, the description they have is, one fateful day, all of humanity was petrified by a blinding flash of light. After several millennia, high schooler Taiju awakens and finds himself lost in a world of statues. However, he's not alone. His science-loving friend, Senku's, been up and running for a few months, and he's got a grand plan in mind, to kickstart civilization with the power of science. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure you need science. So yeah, I was kind of on the fence about this one because I didn't really know a whole lot about it, but after watching the preview for it when the announcement came, it looked really interesting and decided to pick it up. Plus being a shonen, it'll be, I guess, my shonen series for the season. I don't know what's going to take place. Like, I'm pretty sure they're going to try to get ingredients to come up with a cure for the petrification, but I don't know what kind of trials or anything they're going to have to go through. But it does look interesting. The animation looks amazing, so I'm looking forward to it. Next, we got Dumbbell Nan Kilo Moteru. Or, how many kilograms are the dumbbells you lift? It's a comedy ecchi from a web manga. I remember reading a little bit of this. Not too much, like maybe 5 or 6 chapters. But I figure I give the anime a shot. What it says here is Sakura Hibiki is your average high school girl with a voracious appetite. Noticing her clothes tightening in lieu of her slowly expanding waistline, she decides to look into enrolling in a nearby gym. There she runs into a girl from her grade named Saryuin Akemi. Sorry if I butchered that. I'm pretty sure I butchered that. Akemi, who has a muscle fetish, tries to get Hibiki to enroll in the gym despite its high ratio of macho men. Thankfully, a beautiful trainer, Machio, appears and unknowingly convinces her to enroll and start her quest to a great body. Machio is a dude, just so you know. They use the term beautiful, but it's a guy, as far as I know. Yeah. Just looked at his image again. Yeah, it's a dude. Again, it just looks like a fun series. Be my ecchi series for the season, if I continue watching it. And I don't know if it's going to be a full-length episode, like 30 minutes, or if this is going to be one of those 12-minute, 5-minute episodes. If it's one of those, then I'll just probably continue it because, you know, it's a short-length anime. No reason I can't just watch it. Anyway, next on the list, we got Ine no Shobotai, or also known as Fire Force. This is another one I heard about when it was released in the manga. And I forget. I don't think I was really too interested in it at the time because I don't know. I didn't read it, but it just maybe it was the title. Like the title was translated as Fire Force of Flame or something like that, and I was like, it's kind of a dumb title. But after seeing the preview for it, a couple of previews, changed my mind about it. It looks pretty cool. This is definitely another shonen. I think this is also Shonen Jump. It says action sci-fi shonen, producers Kodansha, licensed by Funimation. We got the description as year 198 of the solar era in Tokyo. Special fire brigades are fighting against a phenomenon called spontaneous human combustion, where human beings are turned into living infernos called infernals. Well, the infernals are first-generation cases of spontaneous human combustion. Later generations possess the ability to manipulate flames while retaining human form. Shinra Kusakabe, a youth who gained the nickname Devil's Footprints for his ability to ignite his feet at will, joins the Special Fire Force Company 8, which composes of other flame users as they work to extinguish any infernals they encounter. As a faction that is creating infernals appears, Shira begins to uncover the truth behind a mysterious fire that caused the death of his family 12 years ago. Okay, seems like a typical shonen. Guy's looking for answers for how his parents died based off of a fire. Probably thought that there was a little more to it than just a fire, and this is his best way to get answers, while also stopping it from happening to other people. But the previews make it look awesome. Again, the animation looks amazing for this. Kinda, based off of this image, kinda reminds me of Blue Exorcist. Is this made by the same dude that did Blue Exorcist? Who created this? Let me see. I'm gonna look this up really quick. Atsushi Okubo. That does sound familiar. Okay, Soul Eater. He did Soul Eater. Does kind of remind me of Soul Eater too. First thing that popped in my mind though was Blue Exorcist. But yeah, I haven't seen all of Soul Eater. I've seen maybe 20 episodes, I think. I don't remember. But I should finish it one of these days. Anyway, yeah, that one looks interesting, so I'll be watching that. Next, let me move this back over. We got Given. Continuing the trend of music anime. I've been doing that for the last 2 or 3 seasons, where I've had a music anime, starting with Piano no Mori, then Bang Dream, or season 2. This season I got Carol and Tuesday. Next season will be Given. From what I read, this is a yaoi series. I could be wrong, but from what I read, it's a yaoi. I have no problem with that, as long as it's got a good story and all the relationships seem like they make sense, then it's fine with me. I know a lot of people have issues with yaoi, yuri, and stuff like that, but I don't really care. Let's see. What description does this give, and why doesn't it ever give me an actual... Okay, here we go. No, what are you doing? Okay, whatever. It says, that day Ritsuka Uenoyama started to feel that playing the guitar and playing basketball, both of which he liked very much, were becoming boring. He then encounters Mafuyu Sato, who's holding onto a broken guitar and decides to fix it. The moment Uenoyama finishes fixing the guitar, Mafuyu becomes completely attached to him. However, after hearing Mafuyu sing, it leaves a deep impression on him. So yeah, definitely sounds like a yaoi. But, seems like it's going to be pretty cool. I haven't seen any... I think I've only seen one preview. And it looks interesting. So yeah, I'm going to give this one a try. And hopefully it's good. I mean, the art looks really good. So, hopefully it doesn't let me down. Okay, next. Oops, I did it again. Okay. We got, if it's for my daughter, I'd even defeat a demon lord. Got a lot of these, this one. It says, Dale is a cool, composed, and highly skilled adventurer who's made quite a name for himself despite his youth. One day on a job deep in the forest, he comes across a little devil girl who's almost wasted away. Unable to just leave her there to die, Dale takes her home and becomes her adoptive father. Devil or not, Latina... what the heck? Devil or not, Latina is beyond adorable, and the adventurer soon finds himself head over heels with being a parent. But why was she out in the forest to begin with? And why does she carry the mark of a criminal? Okay, so... it looks like a cute slice-of-life kind of anime. Don't really have a slice-of-life anime for this season, except for probably this one. So, I like slice-of-life. You know, you need a little break from all the action and the drama and stuff like that. You just need an anime that's going to be fun to watch and maybe make you get some feels here and there. And this looks like that's going to be this anime for the season. At least based off of what I have on my list to watch. Okay, next we got Isekai Cheat Magician, which, yep, what is this? I don't know if this, if it's, I don't think if it's for my daughter, I could even defeat a demon lord. I don't think that's an Isekai. But, let me see, where are you? Must get description. There we go. Okay, so this one says, as regular high school students, Taichi and Rin disappear in a beam of light. When they come to, the two of them were already in a world of swords and magic. Finally getting away after experiencing an attack by monsters following the suggestion of adventurers, they headed on the path towards the guild. In the guild, the two of them found out that they possessed unbelievably powerful magic. Of course. Thus, the regular high school students transformed into the strongest cheats. So, a typical Isekai series. Only instead of one person, it's two. Which is nothing different, because Shield Hero has 4. But I guess we're going to be following just the two. I'm assuming it's this dude right here and maybe the girl right here? I don't know. I haven't watched a preview for this one yet, but I like fantasy and I like Isekai, so I decided to give it a shot. Let's see, next. Let me see. Do I have a different title for this one? Where are you? Oh, there it is. Let's put that in here first. Okay. So next we got Wasteful Days of High School Girls. This one's a comedy school manga. Well, comedy school anime based off a web manga. The description they have is, one day out of boredom, Tanaka decided to give her classmates nicknames based on their quirks. Her friend Sakuchi becomes Ota for her nerdy interests, and her other friend Suginomiya becomes Robo because of her expressionless personality. In retaliation, her friends decided to name Tanaka Baka. These are the ridiculous days of 3 high school friends claiming, or not, the height of their youth. Let's get that in there. Sounds a little bit, only not as crazy as Asobi Asabase. 3 high school girls doing crazy things at school. But again, this one doesn't sound as crazy or random. But who knows, maybe it will be just as random as that. Although I doubt it. But again, I need a good comedy. And going down the list so far, I don't think there have been too many comedies. Except for maybe the dumbbell one, the mom. That's it. I'm sure a lot of these will have comedy intertwined in the story, but I don't think it's actual comedy. This one is an actual comedy anime, and I think my favorite genre is comedy and shonen. But we'll see how this one is. So far, I haven't been disappointed too much by any comedy anime. So we'll see if this one doesn't let me down either. Let's see. Next one is, where are you? Not that one. This one. I don't know how accurate this English title is for this, but they got it as "Will you please like hentai if it's cute?" Japanese title is "Kawaii Kereba Hentai Demo Suki ni Nate Kuremasu ka." Yeah, that's why I didn't want to. That's why I was trying to stick with English titles, but I'm not 100% sure about that English title. The description for this one is a high school student whose year of not having a girlfriend is his... Wait, a high school student whose year of not having a girlfriend is his age, Keiki Kiryu, suddenly received a love letter. He is happy he can finally have a girlfriend, but is also surprised because not only is there no sender name, but also includes white panties. The cute girls who gather around him are all weird, and this is like translated with Google Translate horribly. This seems like a harem. It's got 4 different girls. Seems like he's got to figure out who was the one that gave him the love letter with the panties. I don't know who it could be. Maybe this one right here, with the one that's sitting on the bottom step. That's my guess. But we'll find out when we actually watch it. So another harem anime. There's always going to be a harem anime for each season. Hopefully this one is at least a little different than a lot of the other ones, but I doubt it. A lot of them usually follow the same formula. I wonder if any of them are a childhood friend. Probably this one right here, at the top of the steps with their arms open. But yeah, it should be pretty funny. Yeah, that's pretty much all I'm hoping for, is that it's just funny. I'm pretty sure the main character is going to be oblivious to everything that's going on, just like every other harem protagonist. But as long as it's funny, I don't care. I can put up with it. Next, we got Lord El-Melloi. Obviously, I was going to watch this one. I did episode 0, I think it was last season. And I really enjoyed that. So now they got the actual anime coming out. I think I'm going to assume it's going to be a 24 episode anime, because usually these Fate shows are about that long. But I guess because it's not like Fate Stay Night or Unlimited Blade Works or something like that, it might be shorter. I don't know. But the synopsis they have is, when Lord El-Melloi II, the late Waver Velvet, gets asked to claim his inheritance over Adra Castle, he travels there with his apprentice Gray to do so. But they are not the only ones called. The will of the previous owner states that the assembled contestants, including Luvia Galita Edelfelt. Wow. Must compete in a game of wits to win the castle. I'm pretty sure I butchered that name. But it sounds interesting. And I like Waver. He was my favorite in Fate Zero, along with Ryder. So, yeah. It's going to be interesting seeing how he does in his own series. I think this is based off of, what, a light novel? I think it's a light novel. Yeah, it says right here, light novel. Okay. So, next, we have... It's called Sonen Desu Ka, which, let me get to the description here. I watched a preview for this, and it looked pretty interesting and funny. Oh, this is one of those 15-minute anime. Okay, so this is one that I'm most likely going to watch no matter what. Okay, it says, because of a plane crash, starting today, we're spending the springtime of our lives on a deserted island. There's nothing here, so we have to make everything, and eat everything. Check out our high school girl survival story of courage and knowledge. We're actually doing pretty well. We learn how to eat cicadas. I'm pretty sure I pronounced that wrong. How to build traps, a simple allergy test, how to eat hermit crabs, etc. Basically, it's these 4 girls on a deserted island trying to survive after a plane crash. So yeah, 15 minutes. I'm just going to continue watching it. Again, it's only 15 minutes. I can spend 15 minutes watching this. But it looked pretty interesting. It looked funny. Pretty sure there's going to be some Yuri in here. But, again, I don't care. Okay, so next... Where are we? There we go. Got Tejina-senpai, or I believe it's Magician-senpai. I saw a couple of previews for this one, and it looked pretty funny. Definitely an ecchi series. Also 15 minutes, so I guess I'll be continuing this no matter what as well. Says, our MC finds out that his school requires him to join a club, and during his reluctant search, he stumbles upon Tejina-senpai attempting magic tricks in her club room. Tejina-senpai has massive stage fright, however, and so now that she has an audience, her attempts are simply comedic. Okay, so she's only good at doing magic and everything when she's alone, and now that she's got somebody there in the actual club watching her, she's gets nervous and has a lot of trouble performing her tricks. So, it sounds funny. Again, it's an ecchi series as well. So it should be an interesting watch. And again, at 15 minutes an episode, I can watch it. I'm not gonna just stop watching it. I'm gonna continue watching it no matter what. I should go through all these again and see how long they are, because I know that one, the Sonen Desu Ka, was 15 minutes. I'm pretty sure most of these are 30, but I think they got quite a few that are less than that. Okay, anyway, next, got Vinland Saga. I do not believe this was announced during the convention. This was announced, I think, a month ago, maybe even less than that. And next thing I know, it's coming out in summer. I have 1 volume of Vinland Saga, and it is pretty awesome. Plus, it's about Vikings. I mean, despite the fact that real Vikings were raping and pillaging villages and doing all that, they're pretty awesome in, like, movies and TV and stuff like that. So, I don't see this being any different. But let's get a description here for you all. It says, for 1,000 years, the Vikings have made quite a name and reputation for themselves as the strongest families with a thirst for violence. Thorfinn, the son of one of the Vikings' greatest warriors, spends his boyhood in a battlefield enhancing his skills in his adventure to redeem his most desired revenge after his father was murdered. So it's a revenge story. But with Vikings. Look, I like Vikings, okay? Even though I know they've done horrible things in the past. mostly I just like the Vikings in movies and stuff like that. Actual Vikings, while I'm sure they were strong and did all that kind of stuff, they were, again, raping, pillaging, destroying villages and stuff like that. So, not exactly good people. Anyway, this was on my list for anime that I wanted to see, or manga that I wanted to see become an anime. So, of course, I was going to watch it. It's going to be 24 episodes, too. So, man. And is this still ongoing? I'm pretty sure this is still ongoing. Let me take a look here. Vinland Saga. There are how many volumes of this? 10 big volumes. But is that all of it? Like, is it over? Or is it still going? No, it's still going. According to Wikipedia, it's still going. And has 21 volumes, it says. Man. And we only have 10 of them out over here in the States. We need to catch up. I need to catch up. I only have one volume. But they're more expensive than the other ones because they're hardcover. They're pretty thick. One second, let me grab my copy. So yeah, it's a hardcover. It's pretty thick. With how many volumes in this thing? Or chapters? Got 16 chapters. Bonus story, photo gallery. But again, the art is pretty amazing. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. Let's put that over there. Okay. So that is everything that I am going to be watching this season. Again, that's quite a lot. Let me check out this dumbbell one again. Maybe it's 12 minutes, 15 minutes? Doesn't say. Guess I'll find out when it airs. Everything else should be standard, I would assume. So yeah, there's a couple here that I'm not watching. Like Danmachi Season 2. I haven't watched Season 1. However, the game I played, called Memoria Fris, the story for that went through the first season. Although I didn't get to see everything because they were only showing still images and stuff like that. I would rather watch the first season first before getting into the second season. It's only 12 episodes or 13 episodes or something like that, so I should be able to get through it pretty quickly. I think the first season was only 12 episodes. $13 episodes. So yeah. Maybe I should add that to my watch list. Yeah, maybe I will. I don't know when. Probably after I'm done with Kaiji, Maidens, all of that stuff that I need to catch up on. After I'm done with that, I might add it to the watch list. But I got to go through and find some new shows after that. Speaking of Kaiji, I will be picking that back up probably this weekend. Hopefully I caught up with everything that I need to catch up with this week so that I can actually do that. I only have 12 episodes left. I don't think I can watch all 12 of them at once, but I can at least do 6. If I get the time, I'll do at least 6. But anyway, that is what I am watching this anime season. Let me know which ones you're looking forward to, which ones you're surprised to see actually become an anime, if there are any. Again, let me know if there's anything you would like me to watch that I didn't get on here. That way, if I do end up dropping a couple of these, I can just add it in. Oh, what was the other one that I wasn't picking up? Takagi-san, Season 2. Obviously, I'm not doing that one because I didn't watch the first season. Taru Kagaku no Accelerator. I haven't watched any of those, really. Certain Magical Index, Railgun. I haven't watched those. Actually, I've seen about 5 or 6 episodes of Railgun. But that's about it. It was good. I just need to pick it back up again. But again, if there's anything else on here for this season, nothing that has already aired, if it's from the summer anime season and you would like me to watch it, leave a comment. And I'll see if I can add it in if I drop anything, or maybe if these 15-minute anime are on different days and I still have time to do something, I might add it in if it's out that same day. But or even if it's not, maybe, who knows. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you in the next reaction video. Bye.